G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 4 in Orcs Must Die 3's main campaign. This one's called Hidden Dock. We're doing it on Rift Lord difficulty. Let's see if we can put up a good score. Now I got a good score the last time I played this one, but I only got 4 stars. My downfall in that one was I was 17 seconds slower than the required time to get 5 stars. So let's do it again and see if I can speed up my process. So I've got one door there and one there. And our rift is there. Now when I did my too slow one, I set up down there. So we're going to try setting up closer so we can see if we can knock them out of the way a little bit quicker. So what we're going to go for is a setup just here. So what I'll do is start with a couple of barricades. We'll just go 1, 2. And put in some traps to cause a little bit of a ruckus to begin with. 650, so let's put in some butterflies. Okay. Now, these guys are definitely going to get past the traps here, so I've got to, on this first wave, just try and slow them down, really. Try and make them take as long as they can to get from here through the trap. Now, a lot of that's going to be some well-choiced mind control. Especially since they've given me an ogre off the bat, we want him to try and do as much damage as we can. Now I've got to be careful of those archers at the back. They're going to try and hit me, so every time I can sort of turn a corner, it is worthwhile. Let's try and get one of those ogres at the back on my side too. And because they can go on either side of this pole, I'm just going to make sure I'm aware I've got everyone covered. Let's use our second ability. Now what we've got to do is just quickly get over here. And just, oh, I can get through there, can't they? Whoops, that was a waste. Okay. So I'm just going to remember that hopefully I can get over there and sell that one that I've incorrectly placed. And just quickly build a few extra traps here. Now the trickier thing about being all the way up here is I don't have any regen helping me, so those archers can kill me. Or if a null comes along, he could knock me out of this as well. So what we want to do is try and see if we can get, say, that ogre mind controlled. Slow these guys down again. Now it doesn't really cost us anything if I do die, so like that it's going to be fine. All I've got to do is just get back up and run. And if I was to run back and heal, it would probably take longer than that process just then did. Now what's going to come for us on the next wave is going to be... How many guys we got? Okay. So I'm not going to have enough time to sell that barricade. It's a pain. What we're going to get this time is some sappers. So you can hear him screaming there. So that's why we're going to build that arcane magic there to try and slow him down. And then we'll just put in a bit more. Let's see if we can spend our money before this all goes crazy. So what I've got here is some acid traps, some frost traps, fire traps, basically a variety of everything to see if we can hit them in many different ways as possible. Now that barricade's taking damage, so my tool is set up in a way that'll allow me to heal it. So definitely taking advantage of that. Okay.
Let's try that again.
Oh, I missed someone. Good. And what I'm trying to do at the moment is just sort of scooch my way over here so that I can try and sell that barricade that I accidentally built. So I want to stay away from these gnolls. Headshots are the keys to taking out these big guys. Get that one in. Oh, I controlled the wrong guy. Let's try and get him. There we go. Great. Okay, so now we're going to have some more zappers coming. So what we're going to try and do is, again, see if we can block these guys out. So I'm going to use a bit more, because these other guys are going to wander over it as well. So I've got to stay away a bit more so these archers don't blow up the barricades when they're firing their stuff at me. Get a much nicer sort of build of our full trap system here. Alright, see how these guys go. Good. The arcane is working against the sappers. The brimstone, that is. Now, I've got to be a bit more careful when using my mind control, because if we do get some of those archers that are dropping the dynamite, they could actually do some serious damage to my traps. We'll hang out over here just so these gnolls have to come through the real harsh path to get to me. Unless they're clever enough to wander around like this guy is. Okay, and let's get a few more traps up. Alright, because we've got two slowing, we might put a fire trap in that way.
A vile creature, dead.
We might be alright, so we'll just keep building along here. Let's go another frost trap. Maybe some fire that points that way. Just want to be careful that doesn't fling guys over the wall. Go a little bit more.
Perhaps one of these.
So hopefully this is getting long enough that I can now sort of stay a bit more removed from it. Let the guys wander into the traps. Maybe pick off some of these. Obviously when the gnolls come for me, I want to give myself some distance from them.
Is under attack. I'm not cleaning that up.
And any trolls that might get a chance to wander through. But if we're getting headshots on them, we can usually pick them apart. Yeah, it's mainly just to keep so those archers have to start wandering through and they can't just stand back and shoot at me. See, there are some archers just coming in now. There they are over there. So sometimes when we might control and all, they might fight each other. A lot of times they might just follow you around, but luckily they'll just stand there and you shoot them in the face. Which when we're getting something like as many as we're seeing right here.
They're attacking a barricade. Temporary setback.
Okay, whenever I hear if they're attacking the barricade, I'll use my ability to heal my barricades, just in case one of the barricades has taken a serious shot. If it comes around enough that I can definitely use it.
And down it goes. Who's next? That won't be the last.
Lovely. Yeah, we'll set up a few more butterflies and acid traps.
Enemies on the way.
We'll get another
I'll never get back
one of
onto
these
my
guys
road.
in. Get them all stand over here, so these guys have to come through the trap system.
Goodness me! The barricade is under attack.
We've got a lot of money here we should be trying to spend. Get in as much as we can.
One of these here. I'm not cleaning that up.
Probably get a few more fire guys just in here.
A barricade.
Mixing that way.
Death is not the end. Not sorry to see that one gone. That worked well. Excellent location.
It's really these multipliers that are going to get us pushing up in our score. We'll just sort of stand a little bit further back so that the archers can't see us.
That won't be the last. GG.
There we go.
Victory.
Nowhere near as good a score as I got on my 4-star attempt. Well, let's see if that gives us the 5 stars. Lovely, there we go. Alright, let's go to the campaign. Now, unfortunately, it's not really going to show how that ranks among my 806,000. But if we go to the full leaderboard, we can, I guess, admire my million, which does put me at around... It's 300 and something, it's not even going to find me. Anyway, there we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. Till next time, catch you later.